Gotta wait for the train
The
first.
train is not ready.
Choo-choo, motherfucker. Someday I'll be a real streamer and have an overlay. I have stream elements, I just really haven't messed around with any overlays. Because when I have the free time to actually do that, I'd rather stream to try and get my viewer count up.
The
So,
struggle.
Yes.
the struggle is real. And my days off are not days off. Like, I have 3 days off this week, sure, but I have 3 doctor's appointments that I gotta worry about this week, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, welcome back. Alright, so, been a while. You guys were exploring the chambers beneath an abandoned tower in Waterdeep. You found an ancient dwarven door and presented 3 keys. The door opened, and you began to explore an old dwarven compound. And you guys found a spiral staircase descending in. You guys had a bit of a skirmish with some cultists, and Jarlaxle revealed himself in helping you bring down a large humanoid wielding chains. As you guys defeated it and searched through its remains for anything, you guys come across a teddy bear pressed against the humanoid's chest beneath all the chains. The Black Staff, Vajrasafar, was with you guys and took Jarlaxle and Esfale, the owner of the tower, into custody, and has left, promising that the cavalry would be back. You guys found a spiral staircase and began to descend into darkness. And that's where we'll pick up at. That's not set up right. So, what is the marching order?
I think I should be in front.
I'll say you gotta put us on the new map.
Yes, I do. I just realized that. Group you guys together better.
Yeah, so when I thought my stream was messing up, I didn't realize we were on this map because all I saw was black, so I thought my computer monitor was messing up. So no, it's just viewing like the bottom left-hand corner of this map right now.
Oh.
So there might be some video, we'll see. Who knows, it might have even kicked me off when I actually logged onto this computer, so. I don't know how the rule is about double roll 20 accounts open.
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure, like, if you shift click, it will drag everyone to the place that you're pinging. Alright, so yeah.
Onyx has taken point.
Yep.
I'll be behind Onyx, I guess.
Alright, you still have your dancing lights up?
Yes, I would.
Alright. So the staircase itself is pretty abandoned, very dusty and cobwebs. You guys step out into this chamber as your dancing light moves out. You actually see little streams of light coming in through like cracks in the foundation. Just like very small light sources. And the place beyond the staircase is relatively clean. This hallway right here seems cleaner than the rest of the place has been.
Either someone's been here or someone lives here and they're a neat freak.
Would I know anything about gelatinous cubes?
Make a intelligence check. Just straight intelligence.
God, I'm bad at those. Do you remember the intellect hours?
Yeah, that didn't go well.
I can give you my book.
I have no clue.
Yeah, you have like very, very basic knowledge of their existence. No real experience with them.
Yep.
All right. So which direction do you guys want to go? You can go up or down.
Flip a coin?
Yeah, flip a coin.
All right. 1 is up, 2 is down.
Well, I'm already headed that way, so I guess I'll head down. She chose down.
Nope. Up.
Probably too old for you guys for that reference.
Probably.
I missed it.
Sorry.
Labyrinth.
Oh man, I haven't seen that
I
in
saw that
forever.
movie several years ago.
I don't think I've ever seen
Same.
Labyrinth.
Such a good movie. All right, so 1 was up, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll leave my dancing lights where they are in case something tries to come at us from behind.
Okay.
I have Pepperbox out, by the way, just in case.
Vill's gonna have her hood up.
And I will send the dancing lights ahead over here.
Yeah, what is that?
All right, Owen, as you step around the corner, there is what appears to be a dwarf with his back to you. He's actually got long, flowing red robes and almost golden hair, and he's sweeping the floor.
As a dwarf?
Did I ever turn back from looking like a dwarf?
I believe you and Owen both still look like dwarfs, unless
Hilarious.
that dropped at any point, as far as I know. Owen looks like a tall dwarf, and you actually appear like a dwarf.
Yeah, like I'm very obviously not a dwarf. I just look like one.
All right. Well,
And we still have the temporary hit points, right?
Yes. 20, I think.
Yes, and that lasts for 24 hours.
Comrade, what are you doing here in these caverns?
He turns and just looks very slowly at you. Now that you get a look at him, he's very old looking, but he's got sort of a fire in his eyes. He looks and goes, "You're not supposed to be down here. I'm trying to clean up. Come back later."
I guess we'll come back later.
Well, do you need some help cleaning?
No. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Friend, you look a little experienced in years. Why don't you let us give you a hand? Many hands make light work.
Vil, you notice that there are a lot of torches in the area, and you are seeing the shine of gold across the chamber.
Of course, Vil sees gold.
Oh, yes.
Vill's eyes also light up.
Focus now. Eyes.
And
been-
he actually steps between you and that direction, Vil. And he does it very intentionally while he's sweeping, and he says, Now, run off, go."
Have you seen anyone else down here?
"Oh no, not in a long time. This is my home. We've closed it off to others."
We?
"Yes."
So there's more of you.
"There was."
So it's just you. I'm sorry to hear that.
"Thank you for your kind words."
What happened to the others?
"Business."
I look to like Bill and Leon and Owen. Like, what does he mean by business?
I shrug my shoulders. What's your name, friend?
He says, "I'm Barak of Clan Klanghammer."
Says, I am Owen, and then I drop the disguise.
He sort of cocks his head at you. He says, "Odd magic. Why would you disguise yourself as a tall dwarf, friend?"
because my friend here, and I point at the other dwarf, uh, mentioned that she really likes dwarfs, and that we saw a lot of dwarf paintings upstairs. So I decided to make myself look like a very tall dwarf. I can only do that once a day, though, so I'm out of that trick, unfortunately. But this is my normal form.
What brings you down here? And he sort of squints and he eyes each of you. And he looks over at you, Leo, hiding in the back.
Yeah, I'm just peeking.
Yeah, it's like, no need to hide, young one.
We were told about a vast fortune that the city holds, and we were hoping we could find it.
And what would you do with such a fortune?
We're looking to give it back to the city, actually, because it was acquired through illegal means, from what we were informed.
Then it doesn't help that people with ill intent wants it. Don't know what they want to do with it, but whatever it is, it's not going to be good for the city.
Alright, Owen, I need you to make a persuasion check at advantage.
Oh, you know this is bad. Oh, advantage? Okay,
At
that's
advantage.
not as bad, maybe?
You do have Onyx helping you.
Okay, okay. Oh, I have +6. Never mind. This might be good.
Oh, thank you.
This is. I'm afraid that I was explicitly asked and paid to guard this treasure. I can't let you take it.
May I ask who paid you?
The Lord Dagot Neverember.
Question.
Yes.
Can she look closer at his broom? Does it look by any chance like staff or anything?
Make a not persuasion. I was reading that. Perception check. Very nice. You have definitely seen magic for concealing staffs, and this is absolutely a staff under a disguise. And you kind of notice that the sweeping is doing virtually nothing.
Can you describe his features again?
Very long red robes. He's very old, very wrinkled face, but he has a very brightness to his eyes.
Lou is convinced this is the dragon.
And his hair is an almost golden color of like aged yellow. It's almost golden.
Yes, she is convinced this is the dragon.
What would you say, good Sir Dwarf, if I told you that Lord Neverember illegally acquired that money?
They could have sworn we already told him that.
What proof do you have of this?
This has been so long. Do we actually have any proof of that?
We've only ever been told stuff.
Wait, the Stone of Galore.
Told
Did
us.
it tell us that he illegally obtained it, or just that he obtained it?
It has not specified. You guys were
I
told
didn't
that.
think it really specified.
Yeah, you guys were told that it was illegally claimed by both Davril and Raynar. And Raynar was Neverember's son.
Right. His own son actually told us that he acquired the money illegally.
I will let you make another persuasion check at advantage.
Why do you hate me? Oh, I need more charisma. All my ASIs are going to charisma now. Oh!
Nicely done.
High five, Fooer.
Very nice. He says, his own child. That is rather convincing. And you see him glance over his shoulder at the gold. He says, how do you plan to get so much out of here?
We have actually informed the current Blackstaff of that what we have found down here, or that we were searching for. We didn't actually have this room acquired. We were attacked, and she took the people that attacked us to prison.
Anybody with a passive of 12 or higher?
Me.
I think it should be all of you. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I have a passive of 16.
Okay.
Mine's 14.
14. All right, so
17.
you guys all hear a crack of lightning up above. You do remember that it was very clear, sunny weather when you came down. And you guys, the foundation sort of shakes just a little bit, almost imperceptible.
Is there another staircase around here that leads up?
Oh no, that's the only one.
Okay.
Can you close it?
I look to the rest of the group and say, "Stay here," and I start my way back up the stairs.
This is the stairway was supposed to be concealed, but and he sort of like gestures well, you guys are here, right? So
Are you able to reseal it?
we would just close the hatch and it should be concealed again by the magic.
Onyx, are you running up to lock it or shut it?
I'm gonna check what's going on upstairs first before locking it.
Like a perception check.
Okay. I want to make sure if it's like my good friend Blackstaff or if it's something, not Blackstaff. Ooh, look at that nice 20.
We're all doing so good.
Yes.
Yeah, until we get into battle, we all roll ones.
Yep.
The only ones I rolls are on my damage.
So you run up the flight of stairs and you walk over to the bridge and you look down to the entranceway, and you actually see Jarlaxle hiding in the doorway. You do not see any sign of the Blackstaff or Escalade.
Or anyone that shot the magic.
Nope. All you see is Jarlaxle hiding near the entrance of the chamber. Because remember, you guys came in through the big double doors, then walked around upstairs. You're looking down at that double door down there, and he's in the door frame hiding.
Does he notice me?
That's an excellent question. Let me pull his perception up. All right, well, are you trying to hide or?
Pretty much yeah, I'm trying to hide.
All right, give me a quick stealth check.
Okay, this isn't gonna be good, but luckily I have boots of elven kind, so doesn't
Nice.
matter.
All right. So as you lean around the corner and you look at him, he glances up at you, and you see him like adjusting his equipment, and you realize that he's no longer wearing the manacles that the Blackstaff had placed on him, and he like tips his hat up at you.
And
So this is the main area where we first came in. He's down at those doors.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I nod back down at him, like clearly he acknowledges my existence, so I should acknowledge his. And I walk back down the staircase.
Do you close the hatch?
I come. I think. Sorry, Roll20 is being weird with me right now. Okay, I come back down the next thing. Jalaxo is back without Blackstaff.
Did you close the hatch as you came down the stairs?
That's what I wanted to ask.
Do it.
Close it.
Go, go,
Okay.
go.
Do it.
I rush back upstairs and close the hatch.
And the dwarf Barak tilts his head and he says, "Charlaxle? I don't know that
He's a
name,
bad
but
guy.
who is?"
I started explaining Jalaxo. Pretty much, he is a drow. He's I don't know exactly how to explain, but people think that he's evil. I just think that he's selfish.
He has a bunch of slaves.
I think he's evil. 110%.
So
Me and my dragon friend both think he's evil.
and
I
he
think he's
says
evil
if
too. I think
if
he's mind controlling you.
I think evil is more like how one perceives the world.
so Kelvin is working with
Go
an
this
evil
far.
drow.
Wait, what'd you say?
He said, so Kelvin is working with an evil drow. Why would he be working with an evil drow?
Who's Kelvin?
Leo, you would know that Kelvin was the previous Blackstaff before Vajra.
No, well, I don't know who Calvin is, but he was with um. I forgot her name already. You just said it,
Vajra.
Raja. But he's no longer with her. She was gonna take him into custody, so clearly he slipped away. Hmm.
Or she let him go.
Both is not good because I didn't see what caused the loud boom. Hopefully it was just thunder, not magic.
Leo, I hate to ask this of you, but how many times can you talk to Vajra today? I don't recall.
Up to 6 times, but that'd be spending all my
Well, no, we definitely don't want to do that. I
ability.
just want to make sure you'd be able to if we needed to in an emergency.
Yeah, I could do one more time. Normally, without using a higher ability.
Right. DM, do you recall if I used my Stone of Standing today? Oh, wait, didn't she hand us one?
Yes, she did hand Onyx one.
I forgot I got a stone ascending. I should probably put that on my character sheet somewhere.
Paired to Blackstaff.
So I'm gonna move next to Vil and whisper to Vil. Do you notice anything odd about our dwarf friend here?
She's gonna whisper back, "Oh, he's definitely the gold dragon."
Hey, are
I'll
you the
kind of
gold
like,
dragon?
eye her quizzically,
Vil is
but
convinced.
I will trust her judgment.
Leo blurted out.
And
Yeah, Leo blurted it out,
yeah,
but okay.
yeah, he just
I
sort of
mean,
smiles at Leo. He says, "Inquisitive, aren't you?"
no, I'm just scared.
And you actually see the ripple of magic from the staff as it's no longer a broom, just almost the blink of an eye, and it's a very large carved staff, and it appears to be two dragons entwined, and then it is a red dragon and a gold dragon, and as they curl up to meet at the top. Wonder if there is a picture in the handouts. Actually.
You are the gold dragon.
And he just smiles at all of you.
Or
Says,
actually, did the stone just mention a dragon? Did it not specify a gold dragon?
it did not specify gold.
Okay. I've just been saying dragon this whole time. Sorry
Yes.
about that.
You're good.
No, I think I could believe it's a gold dragon. It'll be more interesting that way. Hmm. Um, while all that is happening, I'm gonna use the Stone of Sending and call for Blackstaff and, see if she responds. Like, I tell her, like, I just saw Jalaxel. Are you okay?
She says, got a bit of a problem up here. He slipped away back into uh, the vault. She says, there's a pause just for a second. She's like, you can tell she's limiting the words. She says, cultists everywhere.
How many times can I use the Stone of Sending?
Once a day.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I like like a panic look comes in over my face for a quick second, and I turn to group and say, "Cultists Blackstaff is in danger.
Should I call someone?
What we need to do is, I want to do is find out her location so I can support her.
Or she's probably outside, because that's
Have
what
we been
heard her say.
contacting the city guard?
Yeah, it doesn't help if we contact the city guard if they too don't know where Blackstaff is. They might be
Well,
outside, or they might be further away.
Well, I assumed it'd be from the lightning, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Do you guys want to stay here and hope for the best, or go out? Because I'm planning on going out and finding her and helping her.
We probably should.
I can just tell the guards.
Tell the guards and see what they say. Then we can decide from there.
Okay. Think, who do I message?
Arnax is starting to pace as he watches you guys.
Waiting for Leo.
I forgot the name of that guy. The the
Oh, Captain?
yeah,
Heistus.
Heistus. That's what it was.
I was about to say horse. I've been watching a lot of Warhammer 40k stuff.
Okay. I'll message Heistus. I'll tell him Blackstaff needs your help, and I'll tell him the location. And I'll say lots of cultists attacking uh people. I'll just say that. So maybe he'll bring more people. I say, bring help, lots, please. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah. The dwarf Barak nods, and then you get a response from Heistus. He says, "Right in the thick of it, bit of a mess. What have you done?"
Oh, he's already there.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah, and he's blaming us.
Yet. We didn't do anything yet.
Tell him it was Jarlaxle. Or not, okay.
So we could put all the money in the mansion, and then no one can get in there.
We can talk about the money situation later.
Well, I mean, that's what they're here for. If it's gone, there's nothing for them to fight over.
They're still gonna fight because they're gonna think that the gold is still here. If we go up there after taking all the gold and tell them, they're not gonna believe us. Hell, they might even just try and kill us immediately.
Huh.
I'm sorry, Leo. You had a good plan, but just too many holes in it.
I mean, the gold would be safe, though.
But if you, I'm not gonna say those words.
And,
If Heistus is there, then I can relax a bit.
Barak smiles very warmly as you approach.
Vil is still a little unsettled by his eyes.
It is probably among the most intense eyes you have ever seen.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second.
I said it's probably the most intense eyes you have ever seen.
Oh boy. I'm just trying to remember what Phil knows versus what I know. Oh, yes, she did ask about what the staff did and stuff like that.
Yes. The staff does prevent dragons from entering the city.
I'm back. I'm sorry, my sister came to pick up the kids.
Oh, you're good. The staff prevents dragons from entering as long as he wills it. He can choose to allow dragons through.
Did there used to be a big dragon problem here? Well, I know at least some of what the staff does, and I was wondering, I have a friend who's a dragon who's kind of outside of the city right now. And he said that he couldn't get in, so I was just wondering why there's a shield at all.
Would the large sum of gold in here attract other dragons, and that's why maybe?
Large gatherings of civilization tend to draw in some of the more dangerous types.
Her tower or the tower we're in?
Tower you're in.
Okay.
I'll just Leo then messaged Heistus and asked him to bring in reinforcements. He responded, "Right in the thick of it. What have you done?"
I really want to get sending just so I can talk to Heistus.
So, yeah, through Blackstaff and Heistus, the party is now aware that there is some sort of conflict going on between city guards and cultists up top.
Have we told does Mr. Dwarf know yet?
Yeah, he would have overheard them sharing the information.
Yeah, we were not being quiet about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Or at least I wasn't.
Never are. Ooh, touchdown 49ers.
Yeah, what was your last question, Phil?
What happened to the red dragon? Or was there never a red dragon?
This is, I do not know. This staff came into my possession relatively recent.
Sorry, you cut out there. What?
Oh, the staff came into my possession relatively recently, a couple of decades ago. It was a part of the payment for guarding the treasure.
Have you ever let any dragons through? Other than yourself, obviously.
No others. The city has been free from that particular threat for some time.
So what are we gonna do, guys?
Let's see here.
I say we should do my plan.
I bamfing my spider. I don't know what your plan is.
Oh yeah, you weren't here. I said to put up the mansion and move all the gold into it. That way, at least it would be safe.
Would it reappear anywhere your mansion reappears, or would it pop out when your mansion ends?
It would stay there. The spell only says that it only pops out creatures.
Oh God.
So any item that's in there stays in there.
What?
Amazing. Let's do it.
Mm,
We
We'll
would
have
have to
to.
ask our dwarf friend here if
I
that
mean,
was
he can
okay.
go in there too. I don't care.
Hmm. I'm going to bamf in my spider real quick and send it scurrying to the top of the stairs by the hatch and just to wait. And I'm literally just gonna stay in its eyes the whole time to make sure nobody comes through the gate, the hatch.
I wonder if I can communicate with you. I can. Okay. I'll just have a connection with you to your mind, so that way you can still talk to me.
I can still
You can
talk.
still. I mean, my bad. Still
I
hear
just
us.
can't hear anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's what I meant.
I sit down in the corner up here and I bamf into my spider's eyes and I send the spider to the top of the stairs,
Okay.
just to watch the hatch. And if it opens up, I'll bamf out my spider and let the party know.
I'm just gonna use this on you though, so at least you can. So you're in their conversation and we're talking.
It's so invasive. But okay. As my spider gets there, is the hatch already open?
No, it has been closed.
Okay. Yep. So it's just like kind of on the wall, watching the hatch. Well, and I am just sitting on the ground, spacing out. Is this still the same day that I summoned my spider and used the stone in the morning? I really don't remember.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I can't change him to something else.
Yeah, you guys are about 3-ish in the afternoon now.
Oh god.
Wow.
This is the longest day
This has
ever.
been a long damn day.
This vein has lasted like over a month.
Yeah, this is still y'all's 4th day in Waterdeep.
man, what a ride. Um,
Man, that spell is ridiculous. I just reread The Mansion.
so what are we gonna do now?
I yell, do we hunker down here? Or do we try and go help them out in the city?
And I'm worried about your Laxel taking everything.
I'm pretty sure the dwarf can handle him. Can handle Jalaxel. I looked at the dwarf.
I don't know, Jalaxel's got some pretty sick stats. Um, well, never mind. I can't ask because I'm in my spider eyes. Well, actually, because Leo has link, I'll say, Mr. Dwarfman, if we leave, do we have to tell a separate secret to come back inside, or can we use the same one?
A new secret is required.
Okay.
Once
So you're gonna
spoken, the first is no longer a secret.
What was that?
He said, once spoken, the first is no longer a secret.
That is fair.
If it wants a secret, I can share it. But if Heist and Blacksoft staffers are in trouble, I do believe it could help them.
We should go help them.
We should.
I'll kind of put my arm out to Leo and have him guide me. I just want to keep the eyes from the spider on the hatch the whole time.
Bill's gonna turn towards the dwarf and be like, "We'll be back."
Good luck.
Hmm.
Okay.
Trying
I'm
to-
just gonna say, be careful with your Laxel, just in case.
Be careful with anybody. He can make himself look like anyone.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, I don't even think I know this. Do golden dragons have true sight?
Mm.
Uh,
Pretty powerful as it is.
Wait, so then can the dragons see my true form?
You're technically in a true form as you're a shapeshifter.
he does not have
You're
true sight.
you don't have a well. You're not an illusion right now.
Yeah.
You are a dwarf. At least that's how I would rule it personally.
Yes. He does not have true sight.
Mr. Dwarf, is all your gold in one spot or is it spread throughout this room?
He says it's mostly confined.
I'm sure you have means to take care of yourself, but please be careful.
Do you have a way to contact Gus?
He just shakes his head. He says, "No need to worry about me. I've been safe down here for a long time."
Yeah, but our DM's a dick, so.
It's been pleasant having your company.
It was nice meeting you too.
Well, once we get the city settled and we get everything settled, maybe we can become friends.
I can have more dragon friends.
I walked up to him and handed my horn of silence, silent alarm, and I say,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
just to ease my mind, if you need help, think of one of us and blow this horn, and we'll come rushing back.
It's very kind of you. Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
I mean to be. Leo, did you forget about Owen?
No. He has his hand on my shoulder. Well, kind of. I'm mostly holding his hand because his hand probably doesn't reach my shoulder. But yeah, and I'm just letting him know. Okay, we're moving.
All right, so you guys begin making your way through there.
Yep.
It's easier for you.
Yeah, as soon as I feel that we're close enough where we're gonna know if that hatch opens, I'll come back into my own eyes
Okay,
and bamf away the spider.
easy enough. You guys begin making your way through the chamber.
Yeah, we close the hatch behind us.
Yes.
Oh no, I think she put that on the, maybe not. Do you remember if I put my lock of trickery on our cart?
I have no clue.
I cannot remember.
I will assume I didn't then.
Yeah. Well,
Also, because we haven't talked about the cart in like weeks.
yeah, we're just a storyline that Anarch disappeared with, or not Anarch. Nokris disappeared with it.
Okay.
That son of a bitch.
I think she got her luck of trickery after that happened then. Maybe.
Yeah, I can't
I
remember
don't
when
remember.
that came in.
She's gonna try and put it somewhere on the latch.
I don't think there's a
If
ledge. I
that's
think
a
it's
thing
flush
that
with
can
the
happen.
floor.
Yeah, it is flush with the floor because it's supposed to appear invisible. You would probably be able to put it on the inside if you've got some way to jump to the other side.
I mean, she does.
But then you've got the lock on the other side.
Yeah. So, no.
I clicked it so I can read something real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that is a really long one. All right. So you guys make your way back through.
Yee.
Pretty well cleared out. You got a couple of piles of black pudding and a couple of dead cultists. And as you guys get back to the front, guys over here.
Yeah, we'd be going more than 100 feet away from my familiar. Damn it. Are our 3 keys still in the door, by the way?
No, you guys were in possession of them. Just when you guys got so close to the doors opened.
Oh, so I technically still have the 3 keys on us then.
Yes.
Okay.
You, Onyx, and Vil each have a key.
Okay. Do we see Jarlaxle as we were leaving?
Make a perception check.
Ah, you.
I will assist.
You hate me. Why do you hate me?
God, that was such a low roll.
That was a 5.
Yeah. Why?
Yes!
Hey!
All right. You notice just sort of a flinch of one of the quote unquote dead bodies laying on the floor.
I'll walk over to it and do I see the weapon?
His weapon?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will go to grab his weapon.
He will grab your wrist.
Yep. I'll say, why don't you come help us protect the city, and then maybe you can have a share of the treasure we found.
Make a persuasion check.
21.
Yeah.
Because I don't have advantage on that one.
Nice. The image of the dead body flickers away to Jarlax, so he stands up, sort of knocks the dust off of him, and goes, "Yeah, very well then. Lead the way then."
Alrighty. I'll bamf my spider on his shoulder so I know it's really him following us.
Okay.
I'm like, don't worry, he's just my friend.
And so Jarlaxle eyes the spider for a second. He goes, "Is that really necessary?"
With you, probably, and I think that's fair.
Fair enough. Do
All
you
right,
have
and
any
I
idea
guess
what you're walking into up there?
nope, but it's probably a clusterfuck. Let's go have some fun.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you guys hear sounds of conflicts. Just as you walk through these doors and up the staircase into the base of the tower, and you hear swords clanging against each other and spells going off. That's a lot smaller than that. Zoom out.
If I'm lucky, I might actually find some arrows. I'm joking. It doesn't matter. I need to have specially made arrows for oversized longbows.
Mm.
Real quick question, DM. Would we have had a short rest in between all this?
If you guys would have wanted to spend the time down there.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we would have.
Yeah, it's an hour now.
Yeah, no.
Leo, you're tiny.
I'm tiny again.
Always.
I'm just gonna leave it this time. Oh, I need to move Trapixel over. That him hit on the GM layer. Boom. Alright, so you guys come up, and I think this door is still open. You can see through it. How? I forgot. Check something. All right. So you guys come up, and standing in the front doorway of the tower, Vajra is standing feet shoulder width apart with her staff planted on the ground. She's got both hands on it, and you guys can see the faint shimmer of a hemisphere around her. You see a dead guard at her feet and a priest of Helm is tending to this guard.
That's up here.
Yep. Yeah, I took that door out. And you guys notice that you can move through into this field that she has without any resistance.
Is it daylight out? Like, can we see the
Yeah.
outside?
Yeah, it's a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right, so I'm gonna throw the dancing lights just so I can actually see.
Okay. And I think
Are you not wearing your crown?
I am, but that only shows like the 30 feet out, whereas with it being bright out, you know.
Okay.
So.
And she glances over her shoulder as you guys move into the room, and she looks down at the priest, and the priest looks up and just shakes her head. She has this look of just utter defeat.
That bad?
Not looking good.
Well, you got some backup now. Do I see this cultist way out here? Like, does he look like a cultist, like attacking one of the guards or whatever?
Yeah, these all look like the cultists that you guys encountered earlier inside the vault. Get all of you to make a religion check. I don't think I did this the first time.
Oh, believe it or not, I'm actually expertise in religion.
I'm terrible at those.
And
10.
I'm worse.
You guys will note that out there are numerous dead bodies on the outside the tower, in addition to the one still standing.
Right.
Onyx, you recognize the symbol, but you can't really place it. Leo, their robes are in dedication to Asmodeus, the Archduke of Hell.
Oh man, they're with Zane. Oh wait, never mind. I don't know who Zane is with.
I can't remember if Zane ever told you guys. I don't think he did. I think he kept that to himself.
Yeah, he kept it to himself. It wasn't. I know for sure it wasn't Asmodeus.
No, it was not.
But it's just
Leo
double
just
hell,
saying that
you
because
know?
he doesn't know.
Okay. I will pull out my longsword, pull out my shield.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a pop shot at that cultist that I see out there.
Alright, you get one shot off, and then we go into initiative.
That's fine. I will sharpshooter him for a 22 to hit. Let
Pretty
me
sure
turn
that
off my
hits.
auto advantage because it's annoying me.
Yeah, hits.
Alrighty.
Nah, don't turn it off.
21 points of damage.
Dead.
Grip point?
What's it say on the...
It's a creature of I don't have the sheet on me, of course. It's a creature of worth essentially, but it's up to your discretion.
Okay, not on this one.
Okay.
Alright. And you guys do notice to change this. Alright. I don't know how clear y'all's view is, but you guys do notice the Doom Raiders. Davril and his group are right in the thick of it. They're all in a sort of circle with their backs against each other as the guards and cultists are throwing stuff their way. kind of get
Like the guards are attacking them too?
yes, you kind of get the feeling that the guards don't really know who they're against, so they're just pretty much defending this tower from anybody that gets close.
Yeah, kill them all.
Don't kill them all.
Okay, don't kill them all.
Oh, okay.
Let me clear that. This is gonna suck for me.
Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun on that.
No, you're good. You got it in.
Okay, cool. I need to get the feat that give me +5 to initiative. Then I'll have plus 14.2.
Alert.
Yep.
No, this is good.
Are 10 hit points still going?
Yes. For
No, that's
24
for
hours.
24 hours.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
This is one of those big combats. I did roll initiative prior to this. I just got to key everybody in.
How far out does her barrier go? Is that this line here?
Basically, it's a 10-foot circle.
Right. Okay.
Hey, Les.
Now, if I were to try and throw Leo, that would be an advantage because he's so small right now, right?
Hey, no.
Wait, what?
I said if I were to try and throw Leo, it'd be an advantage because he's so small right now, right?
Right.
Leo, I'm loading you up on a bullet. Let's go.
I can turn tiny.
Alright, now I just got to key everybody in. I don't know why I always do this to myself with so many.
Because you are a glutton for punishment.
Yes.
So it's halftime. The score is 10-10. This is a good game so far.
Not bad. I accidentally clicked on somebody's light source. Alright. See if I'm missing anybody. Yeah, it's missing. Alright. That should have everybody. Alright. I'm going to kind of cheat everybody's sheets here on this and just roll. Alright, Ziraj fires off a shot and takes out this cultist. Heistus has got he's got a sword out and he's just sort of standing in a ready position as just chaos is erupting around you guys. Davil isn't doing much of anything. You sort of see that he's assisting his people. Leo, what would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna cast Greater Visibility on Owen.
Oh! That doesn't get interrupted by actions, right?
Right.
No, yeah, you
Oh,
can
this
do
is
as
gonna
much
be
as
fun.
you want, and you have advantage. And I'm gonna stand over here, trying to block the door with my tiny body, so Jarlaxle doesn't try to get past me. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Leo, I love you.
The priest that's in the room with you, she says, I don't know what's it's not working. I don't know, and she's just in utter panic. I'm just gonna roll a handful of d20s. You see guards are doing fairly decent. I'm on the wrong layer again. We'll take that one off. Owen?
All right, I'm gonna move 15 feet outside, and I see all this going on. I really am not allowed to. See here.
Do you have any... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, sorry. As you step out the door,
Mm-hmm.
and you extend your gun to look around, you are no longer invisible.
What?
An anti-magic field.
I'm still in her range, though.
Hmm.
You said her radius was 10 feet out.
Yes. So the bubble is down as well.
Ah. Would I have seen the bubble not be there?
Yes.
Okay. So I would have stopped here.
Not, yes, you are still invisible there.
Okay.
And looking around behind you, you see that the field is still in place in the building, but you see where it is just cut off outside the building.
Right. Okay. I'm going to say to the guard next to me, "Hey, buddy, those group of 4 over there to the left, they're good people." And I'm sure that's going to scare him. Does this person look bad?
Yes.
All right, one shot at him with advantage, right? Because I'm invisible still.
Yes.
All right, sharpshooter, of course.
Find out he's actually one of the good guys.
22 to hit.
Hit. Excuse me.
16 points of damage.
Good hit.
Still up.
Still standing.
Shot number 2.
Yeah, staggers away from the shot. He was not, and he sort of looks around for a second.
14 on that one.
Hits.
All right. 20 points of piercing damage.
Just blow a hole through him, and he just knocks him off his feet.
Grip point.
Yep.
All right. Gonna take a pot shot at. Cause I got one more attack. Gonna take a pot shot at this cultist over here. Sharpshooter, of course. Natural 20.
Nice.
24 points of piercing damage, and I get a grip point for the natural 20 on that one.
Right. Utterly blow him away.
And that is all of my actions, and I'm just gonna chill where I am.
Alrighty. And adjust the whisper rolls.
So I'm just putting more stuff out so I can see because it's technically daylight.
Yeah, do I need to turn the fog of war off on this?
I think I got enough out here for everybody now.
uh, oh, I know what I need.
Like it still works out because I can't see anything past the line going up here, you know. So it's fine leaving it on. Because like my line of sight is here and here, which is accurate, so I can't see anything off to the sides. So
maybe
yeah,
I got all those. We'll find out.
it for me. I used 3 more ammo. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep. Yagra will basically shove Davil towards you guys to get in the building.
This is the one I shot. He should be dead, by the way.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Out. And Jarlaxle's just sort of standing there very patiently. He goes, so which side am I supposed to be on for the gold payout? And he looks back and forth between Bill and Onyx, and then back at Leo, guarding the door.
Anyone with any cultists. I'll attack the guards.
Can you actually? I don't even know that magic work is how. We could just tell him dress up as the guards and fight the cultists.
Says, excellent. And he snaps his finger and just turns into a guard. And he starts to push past you. Owen, as he steps out, the disguise goes down, and he looks down. He turns, he looks back at you guys, goes, "Nope," and he runs. So 1, 2, 3.
Of course he does.
6. That's all he's got because he used his action to change.
I shouldn't be surprised, but
yeah, Stride
Kinda-
charges forward. Swings an axe at this cultist, and it just sidesteps barely as the axe goes down. Bill?
Bill takes out her stuff and was like looking around like, oh, is this the time? Is this the time? I think this is the time. And then she's gonna start leafing through her on her staff. Her spell book is like strips of cloth that are all tied around it in like knots, and you've got ones that are wrapped on top of each other. And she's just gonna start like leafing through them as quick as she can before she finds one's like, ah, yes, this one. And as she starts reading it, she's gonna start pounding on the. This is a stone bit where we are, right?
The building?
Yes.
Yes, it is mostly stone. There's some wood worked into it, but mostly stone.
Alright. She's gonna start pounding on the stone ground as she reads from it. And when she finishes her spell, magic from her staff comes and covers her body in this like bits of rock. For example, like that.
Very nice.
And then she's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, hello.
Did Owen hear that? Oh, hello.
Yep.
Probably. She was surprised.
And as you step around the front of the building, your spell falters.
Does it drop?
Mm-hmm.
Bill is upset. She only has one of those.
Though you shouldn't be upset because you're in danger.
Bill's gonna kill everybody now.
Yeah, make an intelligence check for me.
Just straight up intelligence?
You can apply Arcana. Very nice. You have had some experience reading in and playing with anti-magic fields while you were at the library, and you know that you can maintain your concentration, but while inside the anti-magic zone, you do not have the benefits of the spell.
Okay.
I believe that's how that works. Probably need to reread that, but I am going to rule that you are still holding your concentration.
That's it for her.
All right. Onyx.
All right. Let's see. Can I reach anyone this turn? No, I cannot. So, okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Man, there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to like squeeze it against the door frame as people are trying to walk by me.
Yeah.
As he walks by, I pat him on the shoulder and be like, "Onyx, you got this."
Oh man, I'm trying to see like who are. Even I'm getting confused of who are cultists and who are not. Let's see.
You put green dots on good guys if you want.
If they have a silver helmet that's shiny, don't hit them. If they have a spiky helmet, shoot them.
Yeah. I'm more concerned about like these people right over here, who are behind the spiky helmet people. Yeah, that's right.
You have the clearest sight of those. Those just appear to be commoners that seem to be lost in the middle of it.
Oh, that's even worse. All right.
Sorry to interrupt your turn. Is the Pegasus still alive?
I don't.
No, because it's summoned by a spell, so it's fine.
Okay.
I don't even know if we bought the Pegasus.
We did. That's how we got here.
Okay. Oh no! How dare you? Okay. I'm gonna use a dash action so then I can get over here and end my turn because that's all what I can really do right now.
Alright. I think I've got just about everybody marked. All green dots are known friendlies.
Okay. Just spell it out for us.
Oh,
There's no green dot on Jarlax, so let's kill him.
that was intentional. You don't know if he's a friendly at this point.
Yep,
All
you
right.
did say you were friendly.
Now the cultists. You notice that a lot of them are making gestures like they are preparing spells, and no spells are going off. And you see them looking at their hands in frustration and start looking around. The commoners all seem to be making an effort to get closer to the tower, and the guards are preventing them from getting too close.
Can I yell at the guards to let them in? Or should I yell at the people to get away?
People to get away. Goo, goo.
No, I know that, but it's like, I get why these people are panicking and running towards the guards because, like, oh, don't worry, the guards will protect us. And yeah, I'll start yelling, trying to convince the people. Oh, that should have been my main action. I'll do that next turn.
Vajra's standing there. She goes, I can't be of much help if I'm holding this orb up. And back up to Ziraj. He fires a shot off, finishing one of these. Um, I honestly don't even know what Heistus would do at this point. He is going to try to cut off Jarlaxle. He'll stop in front of him, and he will ready in action holding his sword out in front. Alright. Vil, your stone recovers. Your stone covering returns to you. And Owen, you are visible, and the orb is completely gone.
I am what?
You are now visible,
Okay.
and the hut has vanished.
Oh no!
What hut? I missed it.
Oh, the Vajra's.
Oh, okay.
Vajra had tiny hut up.
Oh, I got you.
That's actually pretty smart way to use it.
Davil is going to try to move into the building. I'm on the wrong map layer. So he runs right up to you, Leo. What would you like to do?
Huh. Still concentrating on another spell, right?
Yeah,
On
you would still
visibility?
have concentration, but you see him visible in front of you.
Okay.
Would he know that the spell's still technically in effect? I'm just not invisible.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Here it goes.
Got you, Leo.
Oh, 14.
You're really not sure what's going on.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep
yeah,
concentrating on it. I'm just gonna do, because I keep noticing that people keep doing, like Jarlaxo became Jarlaxo again when he
yeah.
went out there.
You
So I'm
saw
assuming it just has
magic is
something to do
acting
with
weird
something
outside
else.
the building.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do a bardic inspiration on Owen. Because here's the thing.
So I get a D10.
Yep.
Awesome.
You're a bard.
I was trying to remember if it was magic. It's
Yeah, that's why I put it just in case.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah. Who did you inspire?
Owen.
Okay. Any actions?
Then I'll tell this guy, what the fuck are you doing? Go back out there.
You would know who he is.
Yeah. And he goes, "You go out there."
I'm protecting the door.
You can already see that he's pretty bloodied up and just drenched in sweat.
Huh. Huh. Man, I should take a cure wounds. I don't know. That's my turn.
All right.
You're a bard.
He is the worst bard.
Never give inspiration.
It's alright, we still love you.
Is this true?
Yeah. You see these two priests are tending to the downed griffin, and this priest is you. Leo, you see her cast a spell again onto this guard, and the guard does not move.
Huh.
The guards. Surge. Oh, whoops, I got the light. This way. You see them coming in to back you up, Onyx. And still moving to block the people surging for the tower. These three are going, or this one, is going to make attacks on Jarlaxle. Don't. Yeah, that does not hit. He just, as they come to swing, he pulls his rapier out and just easily parries the blocks away, or the attacks away. Owen?
I'm just gonna let them do their thing to him. Not gonna mention anything. I'm gonna walk out and be like, Justice, hey buddy, how you doing? And then I'm gonna pop some shots at this cultist here.
Right.
I've done 4 shots. This is shot number 5. Sharpshooter, not with advantage anymore. I will burn a grit to do advantage. 15, yeah, I'll keep that.
Hits.
Come on. 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh yeah, easily.
So I move 5 feet. 10, 15, 20. Do I? Oh, okay. I see that cultist over there, right? All these people. Does he look bad guy?
What?
Does this guy here look like a bad guy? Like, I think because I
Yes.
killed similar one over here, right? All right. So, gonna see him. I'm gonna do one more shot at him with my pepper box. I will burn a second grit point for advantage. Sharpshooter. 26 to hit.
Definitely.
19s are not a crit for me yet. 23 points of piercing damage. Since I don't have any more ammo in this right now, I'm going to pull out the poisonous pistol.
Oh, yes.
And I'm going to pop a shot at him with that. Oh my god, did I not put it in here? I did not put the poisonous pistol in here. I thought I did. So I lied. I'll do the blunderbuss instead, just because I have that prepared already.
Okay.
I will do a straight shot with that. 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
And 13 points of piercing damage.
Finishes him. Grit point.
Oh yeah. That is my 3 attacks, and that is it for me.
Alright. Yagra moves into position. Keep grabbing the light. Yagra moves into position, blocking the doorway. Protecting Dabble inside. Jarlaxle disengages and runs. Alright. Istrid, run past, and then you see as she runs past the commoner.
The lights out, because those are hold more. Sorry.
You're good. The commoner you see just sort of slaps at Istrid as she runs by, hitting her armor and doing nothing. Istrid unloads into the cultist, or swings at the cultist, who sidesteps the attack. Vil?
So these people are good.
Yes.
that person is not good.
That's justice. I don't know.
Is it?
No,
I don't
Heistess
know.
is over here.
Anything with the green circle is good to us, though.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they are wearing guard armor of some sort, or they are the members of the Doom Raiders that Owen has befriended, and you would have seen them around. You've got 5 people that appear to be commoners in various states of dishevel that seem to be charging at the guards. And you would have seen the one swing at Istrid, the dwarf Doomfighter.
Okay. Can she move through the guards since they're friendly?
Yes.
So, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sorry, guard. Oh, also sorry, Onyx. She's going to use her action to make the, create a small earthquake on the ground in a 15-foot radius.
Very nice.
Those 3 commoners near here. Oh, yeah.
You got that one too?
Or 4, actually.
Yeah, there's only one of them you don't get.
Oh, oof, those guards.
Yep. Alright, so we are making deck saves.
Yep.
Well, you done.
Alright, Onyx, you go ahead.
Wow, okay.
Hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah, you pass. You're good.
Take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guards. Let's see. No mods. What's your save?
It is 17.
17. Only 1 succeeds of them. And then 4 commoners. Alright. 2 succeed. Now what happens?
Those who fail are knocked prone.
Alright. So I will do...
How much damage do y'all take?
Oh, none. It just knocks you prone.
Oh, okay.
I was scared you're gonna kill the civilians.
Same.
No, that if it was going to like do like lots of damage, I wouldn't have done it. But it just knocks them prone, and I just wanted to make them not come closer.
Alright. Mark all my prone people. Alright, anything else?
Nope. That is all.
Alright. Nicely done. You got damn near all of them. Onyx. So the ground shakes and trembles beneath you. You see everybody losing their feet around you as you plant your feet.
Alright, perfect. So yeah, I'll move 25 feet over here to the last, or this looks to be the last cultist that I can see. And I will swing at him with my long sword.
Hit.
15. Hey.
Dead. You just cut right through him. He's looking at this dwarf fighter standing in front of him, and he's Focus more on her as you come around the corner and just slash through and knock them to the ground.
Okay. Well, is anyone else? Who else is there?
Anything else?
I don't see anyone else. I guess I'll just yell at the civilians to just say, if, oh, sorry, messing with my dog right now. He's screaming a lot in my laps.
I will let you make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 23.
Nice.
On point today.
Yeah, you can't really figure out what, but there's something hiding down here behind the building.
I already used 25 feet of movement. I'll just move an additional 10 feet and just yell at Bill and Owen saying, there's something down here. Or I think there's something down here, and point in that direction. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Now, Vil, you see right in front of you as the commoners sort of like shake for a second and collapse to the ground. The prone ones just go limp. And you see 5 brain-like creatures appear beside them.
Why?
Oh, no. Does Vil recognize these from her friends talking about them?
Absolutely.
Why do you hate us?
Oh, I'm just getting started. This is rough. This is complete chaos. You guys, the ground is just cluttered with bodies of guards and cultists. Onyx, you are coated in blood at this point. The ground is distorted from the earthquake, and these brains all scuttle for a second, and I need Vil to make 3 intelligence saves, and Onyx to make 2.
Oh god.
Oh, he went out, didn't he? I'm gonna go in and make his saves for him.
I rolled really bad on one.
Pull up his sheet real quick. 1, 2.
Ooh,
I was really afraid of that.
that's unfortunate.
I'll give him a minute and let him roll when he gets back.
That's fair.
I feel really bad doing that when he's not here.
You thought it was a good idea, and then you rolled
Yeah,
straight.
I was like, I'll just roll it real quick.
Do I need to make an intelligence saving throw?
Yes, I need you to make 2. I made them for you, but we're going to disregard those.
Oh boy. Okay, here's my first one. Yay.
Good.
Here's my second one.
Thank God.
There we go.
Amazing. So the DM really was trying to do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was rough. I was like, no. All right. So Onyx, you feel a very familiar tinge in the back of your brain. And
what comes out of my mouth is not
yeah.
again.
Yeah. So you can actually see this one right here, and this is the one that these 2 are the ones that targeted you. The other 3 targeted you, Vil. Actually, this one would have had to move down a little bit, but
Oh god, they're everywhere.
yes. So that is their turn. Vajra is. You see her make an incantation and cast a spell that does not go off. Leo, you're the only one that's able to see that. And Zaraj is going to take a shot at one of the brains. What? Oh, no. 1d20, not 0d20s. 16 does hit. It's I think that's how much damage. I can't remember. I'm gonna go with that though, because I was like searching for his character sheet. Heistus will take off running after Jarlaxle.
Oh, I'm glad I reread this. I can spend one of my attacks or one of my actions to reload, so I can reload as an action as part of my attack. Okay.
Okay.
It's at 15. I can do it as a bonus action. So I could do one attack to reload, and then I could do 2 attacks. Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt. I apologize.
Yeah, you're good. You all hear this very guttural laugh echo across the opening. And Devil's turn. He turns and looks at Julio, and you see the color drain from his face. What do you want to do, Leo?
Shit.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It really is with all this going on, and I'm sure my computer just like, because I'm only recording it, I'm not actually streaming it, so I'm sure my computer just like, hey, this is a beautiful bottom left-hand corner of the map.
Again,
Oh,
if you shift hold or shift click, it will drag all of our view to that.
But I'm not at home.
No, no,
No, no, the DM.
what do I do?
you shift and then you ping. Like you hold down shift as you ping,
Oh,
and that
okay.
should drag all of our cameras to we want us to focus on.
Maybe. How's
I did
that?
not know that was a thing.
Okay. I did not either. That is nice to know. Shift ping, gotcha.
Yeah.
That should be a better shot.
Did you do it right now?
My camera angle did not move.
It did not?
You're on the map.
I am on the GM layer. That might help. All right, let's try
Probably
this.
why. There
Okay,
it goes.
perfect. That's
Perfect.
awesome.
That.
Amazing.
All right, that is very handy to know. And I am running the stream as well. So, but hopefully.
Yes. Whenever people get lost, just do that.
I've still got a green box over there, so I hope everything's running fine.
Yeah. So.
Yes, shift ping. Thank you for that.
Yes. All right, back to killing us.
Yes, Leo, it is your turn. You hear that guttural voice echo across this. Everything is starting to get a little quieter out there. There's no more cultists. Most of the spells are starting to fail in the area, and Davil just went completely pale.
Huh. Hey, you okay? And I'm just gonna. I actually realized I do have cure wounds.
Wow. Worst bard.
I switched to the last level up. Okay. so gonna give him a
Playing a
cure.
life cleric next campaign.
Fine with that. I like
Alright.
Ooh, that's
Alright.
super low.
It expends the spell slot, but no healing comes
Oh, it
forward.
doesn't heal. Oh man.
Worst bard ever.
Hmm. I'm
I love that show so much.
Wow.
the
That is,
worst.
that is. I am sorry.
Yeah, that is super low. That was at 5th level, just so you guys know.
Like,
What?
another one. I am.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That sucks.
That sucks.
that is heartbreaking.
Yep.
But
Oh,
that
man.
makes her gif even better.
Yep.
I think I did that to you a couple weeks ago with calling you
Yeah.
the worst.
Huh. I'll just look at my hand. Are you doing that? That's just my turn.
You asked who?
Him.
Oh, he just shakes his head, and you could just wait. What is your what would be your passive insight?
My passive what?
Insight.
Measure that again. Give me a sec. I think I have.
I think Leo's like really low on wisdom, if I remember correctly.
It's 14.
14. All right. He looks genuinely frightened.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I don't know anything else to do. That's my action. And I don't see any of my allies. So yeah, that's my turn. Hmm.
I would delete the one that had turn. What did I have? At 6. Alright. Trying to clear up the commoner bodies.
Their bodies just disappear. They're gone.
Yep. It's a Bethesda game. It can only hold so many dead bodies on the screen at once. Alright. So now our guards surge forward on the brains.
Oh, you poor guards.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them attacking. Oh, they actually did pretty good.
Except for that one.
Yeah, well. They
5 or base 13. That's not too shabby.
so not too bad. Took out 2 of the brains for you guys as they charged forward, just stabbing at these weird things scuttling across the ground. Owen? Oh, and these 3 take off in pursuit with Jarlaxle and Heistus.
Bye, Heistus, buddy. All right. I will use my first attack to reload my pepper box because I can do that because I'm a smart man. Let's see here. I think Onyx has that brain, so I'm gonna help out Miss Vil with this brain here. I'm gonna pop 2 shots off at it. I'm not invisible again, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So I will use a grip point to do sharpshooter, and with advantage. I don't even
Hits.
need it. 25. 20 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
Still standing?
Still standing.
All right.
It actually sort of rolls over for a second, stands back up, looking sort of panicked.
I'm just gonna do a normal, regular attack on it. No sharpshooter. Bring in my pepper box. That'd be a 30 to hit.
Wow, very nice.
Would have been 25 if I sharpshooter. 15 points of damage.
Alright. Still scuttling.
No, there's nothing else I can do. Let's see here. Yeah. That's it for me. I'm gonna seeing the brain things. I'm having bad flashbacks. I will back up about 15 feet.
Okay. Alright. Yagra's going in here with Devil. And she's going to ask him what she needs to do. And he's just still unresponsive. Jarlaxle is still fleeing.
You said that the laugh we heard was guttural.
Yes.
Was it vocal or like in our heads?
Vocal.
Okay.
Then she's going to step up and swing at the brain. And miss. She's doing spectacular out here. At the end of her turn, I need... Let's see... Oh, there it is. I'm going to... Vil, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
A wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, I'm pushing.
Yeah. So you feel this energy slam into your back as you turn around, and all of you outside see a large spherical object appear.
Do I recognize the metal?
Yes. It was the housing.
Son of a bitch.
Yes. And you see these tendrils with little eyes floating, and there's a circular opening for an eye.
Oh wait, I can't technically see him, so I would not recognize the metal. When I see him, I'll say son of a bitch.
You'd be able to see him. He just became invisible when he fired that ray.
I moved back a little bit, so I have a wall blocking me here.
Oh, he's here.
I'll say I can't see past this line here. Oh, am I looking at the wrong section?
Yeah,
he's up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do see him. Son of a bitch.
And he is looking right at you. He is staring at the front of the building. And then one of those side eyes shot off at you, Vil. It is your turn, Vil. What would you like to do?
He looks flammable and dangerous. Vil's gonna take out her Staff of Power, swing it around, and cast Lightning Bolt at him at 5th level.
Nice. Let's see.
Give me just a second to put it in the chat.
That is a dex save, I believe. failed.
What's with the ones with the initial spells, guys? Come on.
Dang. Alright, 39 points.
All right, so DM, I have a question for you from a mechanic standpoint.
Yes.
He's looking right at the front door, so his anti-magic cone's like this, roughly.
Yes.
Okay,
Like, Vil is just barely outside of it.
gotcha. Okay.
Oh, she almost stepped into it. Do they have a setting for him that I could put a cone on him? You would think they would.
There might be something in effects.
Hmm?
I mean, you could draw a shape for it, I guess. I don't know. I thought they had like spell effects somewhere.
Let's see. Basically like that.
Too bad it doesn't stay on there.
I know, right?
That's funny.
I love using those.
And it's a 150-foot cone. I didn't even realize it was that big. Alright, so I can click over to that whenever there's a change of where he's looking at. Alright, so you did 39 points of damage. Alright, anything else?
From Bill? No, that's it.
Alright. End of your turn, he's going to fire back at you. Let's see which ones. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you see another beam of light fire from another eye. Nicely done.
Bill is untouchable tonight.
Don't jinx it, Vil.
Oh man. Alright. Then Onyx.
Seeing the beholder. Ooh, that's dangerous. All right. So I'm gonna try and squish the little brain in front of me. Longsword attack. 23. I'm pretty sure that hits.
What you swinging at? Oh, the brain?
Yeah.
Yep, hits.
11.
Alright.
Still alive.
Still standing.
Oof. Okay. Another attack.
Hits. That'll do it.
Okay. And yeah. I'll go over here. I'll also yell out the guards to focus on the beholder and keep his attention away from Vil. And then make my last attack against this brain right here. Does 14 hit?
Yes.
Yay.
And that'll do it.
Okay. And I'll be done in my turn.
Alright.
Kill those two brains and try and get them all to dogpile on the beholder. Hopefully they'll listen to me.
Let's see. Alright. Now, he...
Why, DM?
Whew.
Oh no.
Damn, he's even going to use Xanathar in this. Alright, well, I need...
Don't want to know what that's about to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not fun.
No, it's very not fun. Yeah, that's pretty much pretty much everybody out there. Zaraj, Xanathar, Vil, Onyx, the Brain, and all the guards need to make intelligence saving throws.
Oof. I used up all my good rolls. I guess I
Who needs
didn't.
good rolls when you have big modifiers.
Right?
Yeah, thank God.
Oh man.
Oh, it's a mind flayer.
And be stunned.
Yep.
I really hope Xanathar fails this.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out there.
And it doesn't say he gets advantage on it if he's attacked.
Do what?
Yes, stun gets all attacks against a stun target get advantage.
Yep.
This is so exciting.
And he doesn't get advantage on the saving throw on his next turn because he's been attacked. So you can attack him and not have to worry about it.
Oh, good amount of. 1, 2,
Is
3,
his
4,
magic
5,
eye
yeah.
still going while he's stunned? That's the big question.
I believe the magic eye still stays in effect until it's dead.
Probably.
Yes.
That's a lot of damage.
Huh? Oh no, that's
No, that's
all the
just
all the
Oh, is that
saves.
for everyone else?
So I don't have to
Okay.
click for everybody.
Sorry, I was trying to
Bless
mute
you.
myself before I sneezed. Thank you.
Alright, so most notably the Xanathar is stunned. You guys are not. And pretty much half. I'm gonna get all the ones that were closest. That just seems to make the most sense to me. Alright. Then I need another intelligence saving throw from Onyx.
Okay.
Oh, actually I didn't roll damage for all that.
48 plus 4.
Yep. Let me roll that real quick before we get to yours.
Oof.
Ooh.
Hold on. Where are you?
Indomitable.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I figured that's what you were looking for.
Okay.
You can use it twice now.
I think I failed.
Can you use it twice in a row?
No.
No,
Darn.
you get to use it twice. You can only use it once per save.
Yeah.
So am I?
That the brain has targeted you. You take 2d10, and I need you to roll 3d6.
Oh, you're making him do it. You're so cruel. Roll low, man.
Oh my god.
You take 10 psychic, and your intelligence is reduced by 15.
Well, points. That's 10 temporary hit points. And what was that last part?
Your intelligence is reduced by 15.
So I would have a -5 intelligence.
You are stunned.
Stunned.
I'm not so upset that my character's son. I'm just more upset that like I finally roll good on sixes, but I'm not playing Sid with the blood spear. Because every time I kill someone with the blood spear, it's like I get 3 temporary hit points or 4. So who has greater restoration?
Alright. Vajra steps back out of the way. No. Let's see. What spells does she have? Alright, yeah, this is gonna happen. She's gonna run out the door towards Uville, and then she's going to slide to stop and point at Xanathar. And he needs to make a save. 11. I'm pretty sure it fails her save of 18.
Yes.
Ooh.
Right.
He's stunned and banished.
Yep.
Vajra is clutch.
And Ziraj is sort of standing there.
Can I yell out something before he gets banished?
Yeah. You
I
see
don't have
her
my phone.
sprint past you.
Yep. Because I wanted to do this on my turn. I wanted to yell at him.
Okay.
Hold on, let me bring up my notes real quick because I wasn't expecting to have to do this. Where's my notes? Sorry. I'm gonna yell at him. Where'd it go? Where is Docs? And he won't answer, I'm sure, but he gets banished.
Yep.
And I
Gotcha.
go, son of a bitch.
Alright, I'm going to take Heistus and Jarlaxle off of this. They are running through the city right now. It's Xanathar's turn, and he is stunned on a different plane of existence. Leo.
Okay. And the anti-magic field is still right.
No, he's not on the field.
Am I invisible again?
Yes.
Oh.
Leo never dropped his concentration.
So Leo can see me, and then all of a sudden he can't see me.
Yep. Okay, so that's working. Damn. Okay. Wait, we just 25 feet.
Did not mean to click that. That's what I meant to click.
I believe the first one was what Xanadar was doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was in complete control, and then somebody screwed that up.
Okay. That seems to be the only enemy left that I could see. And then range. So I'm gonna do this. Gonna cast Chill Touch on that little thing.
Okay.
27.
That hits. Very nice.
And it probably can't do this anyways, but it just can't heal.
Okay.
Underrated cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Chill Touch is so good.
I think a lot of people look over it because of its name. Because it doesn't remotely do what it sounds like it would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll give. Far as yeah, I'll give inspiration to. I'll go to Orange.
Right?
Yeah, I'm saving mine for a friggin' Intellect Devour on my ass.
Yeah.
Wait, can I use the bardic inspiration on saving throws?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Attack roll, saving throws, and ability checks.
Hmm. Uh. Hmm.
That's my turn.
Okay, we all remember that next time. But I think I'll. Did you give me inspiration last?
It would
Laugh?
it would have run out because it only
Oh,
lasts 10 minutes.
okay.
Because I did give you one, but it was in the right when we were fighting that chain demon, whatever thing.
Right. Okay.
The priests offer quick healing to this guy. And Owen?
Alright. I'm going to shoot the brain thing with advantage because I'm invisible.
Yep.
Sharpshooter, obviously.
Definitely.
That's going to be a 22 to hit
That hits.
for 24
That
points of piercing damage.
obliterates it.
Alright, that's a grit point then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back up to 1 grit point. And then did I see like all the people like start to get like a psychic blast and stunned and whatnot? Oh wait, Onyx said that something was coming from down behind, right?
Yes, he had called that out.
Okay. So what I'm
You
gonna do
you
is
see Zaraj and Istrid sort of like swaying where they're standing.
I'm gonna move over this way, 30 feet this way, and I can see him, and he can't see me. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks on him with sharpshooter at advantage.
Yep.
Ooh, 14.
I don't know.
No, okay. And a 15.
15.
Low.
Yeah, you fired the shot over, and he flinched at the sound of the gun and looked right at you as you connect with the second shot, right upper shoulder.
Oh,
That
the second
hits.
shot hit.
That hits.
Oh, nice. 25 points of piercing damage,
Very
but he
nice.
still can't see me.
Yep.
I'm John Cena. Now I have another question. I don't have the numbers for my helm that has like all the gems on it. I know I have at least one of each.
Let's see. I do not remember where those numbers were.
I thought it was on the party loop, but
Yeah, it's not on
um,
here. That's what I thought too.
but so I'm gonna use my bonus. Oh no, I have to use an action to do it. Never mind. Never mind. I lied. I will. That will end my turn.
Okay. If you want, we can just roll new numbers on them.
I'll start looking first to see if it's on the party loot again, but you can keep going.
All right.
No, it just says Helm of Brilliance. We'll worry about it another time.
Bill?
Just gonna step over here and go for one of our favorites.
Oh, very
at
nice.
the mind player.
Hits.
13 fire damage.
Very nice.
Oh, no.
Make up your mind.
She's done.
Alright.
Would have to be there.
Alright. So, that's it for your turn? You said you didn't have anything else?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm done.
Alright. Onyx, your turn?
Okay. Well, I'm technically stunned, right?
Yes.
Uh,
So, yeah, sorry.
make intelligence saving throw or what?
Well, you are incapacitated until you gain your intelligence back. Or gain a point of intelligence back. So the intellect devourer vanishes. Begins to cast a spell and vanishes. Alright. That will drop initiative for about 40 seconds.
Do we have any idea if Xanathar is from this plane?
Actually, that is a good question.
Better question. Does anyone have greater restoration?
I do not.
Nope.
I will say to Leo that or to the priest or something, this guy needs to get restored. He had a brain fight. I'm gonna reload Pepper Box real quick while we have a second as well. And then I'll say to Vajra, do we want to bring him back and then take him down, or do we want to risk him being able to come back?
Vajra says he's probably coming back.
Okay, so I'm gonna scooch back here. I am readying my 3 attacks for when I see his ugly head.
Alright. Anybody else making preparations?
Can any of the priests restore Onyx?
Alright, Onyx, high or low?
Whew, low, I guess.
Alright. One of the priests runs up to you during this and casts Greater Restoration.
Yes!
Oh, thank God.
The other one gets Zeraj.
Well, good thing I went with low.
How long does the greater invisibility last?
1 minute.
Okay,
And
so
yeah, it will drop during this.
that's
What
fine.
the hell? Hey, those guys are running down to the vault! I'll just scream that.
Leo, don't worry about it. We got bigger problems. I'm
Yes,
pretty
we do.
sure the.
Oh, I thought DM said they were running into the city. Regardless, I want to take out Xanathar when he gets back.
Yeah, but Leo sees Yagra and Davil descending the staircase inside. Jarlaxle, Heistus, and the guards took off into the city.
Alright.
Villa's just gonna prepare Firebolt again when Xanathar pops back up.
All right.
I'll yell out to Vajra. Vajra, if you get more people over here, the sooner the better.
All right.
Surround them. Wait, where was he exactly? Okay, I'm guessing it's around where the guards are.
Yeah. I'm going to put away my longsword and shield and pull out my glaive. And I'm gonna like look to the guards and say, aim for the eye stalk.
I'm gonna activate. I think it lasts a minute. Oh, it lasts until I speak. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna say the command word to make it so my weapon becomes magical and does an
Okay.
extra 1d6 fire damage. So Pepper Box is technically magical with an extra 1d6 fire damage until I store it or I use a bonus action to stop it. And I'm ready in my 3 attacks.
All right. Let's see what she's got. That'll work. All right. So, as the time prepares, you guys all check in with Vajra as she nods as Xanathar comes back in and just howls out, scream. He is still facing this way. Yeah, this way. So, held actions.
Yeah.
All right. We'll spend a grit point to sharpshooter with advantage. Pepper Box. 20 to hit.
Hits.
25 plus 4 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Alright, and I'm going to try and stab one of his eye sockets. Socket. Eye stalks. With my glaive. 20
Hits.
to hit. Yay.
My second shot will be sharpshooter as well.
Oof. Why did it have to be?
Yes.
Wait,
You
do we
do
get our full
not.
attack?
Yeah, you do not get double damage
I don't
because
get
of,
double. Oh, that's upsetting.
because of the armor.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do it this way then. So plus 3 fire damage, but I still get my grip point, right?
Yes.
Do we
Okay.
get our full attacks? Like, we get to make all 3 of our attacks?
Yeah, held actions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did that hit?
15 misses. 15 misses.
Okay.
Alright, and... does
19
19 hit?
misses.
For my last one, I'm gonna grit
Okay.
point to do another sharpshooter, with advantage, and I miss.
Destructive wave. Nice. Xanathar is going to make a Constitution save.
That's gonna be high.
Yeah, not great. So 18 plus 8 is 26.
I don't even know if this matters, but he's knocked prone.
He cannot be knocked prone.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
immune to
that's what I was
prone.
thinking, because he was hovering.
I don't know if this will even come into play, but yeah, unwavering mark. Hope I get to choose it somehow.
Alright, and then 5 attacks from them. All miss.
Even the 2 natural 19s.
None of them have, but
Alright,
like
yeah,
a
what would their
plus
mods
one.
be? +2 or something? So those 2 would hit. I'm just gonna roll 3d6 total for.
Anyone happen to have heat metal right now?
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Yeah, let's see. Got. Alright, Owen you're 1. Vil, you're 2. Onyx 3, Leo 4, and Vajra's 5. I can hit the right button. There we go.
That's me.
Bill's getting the first.
You used up your temporary hit points first, right, Bill?
Oh, I haven't been hit yet, so I still have them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I think I got hit by the mind blast thing.
Nope.
No, she saved.
Nice.
Second one is going to Onyx.
Okay.
And third one is going to
Back
Bill.
to me.
Alright. Alright, so first one. Bill, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Saved. And then...
Do I take that 14 damage?
No.
Or
That
something?
was rolling for the eye raise.
Okay.
And then a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Damn.
Phil is rolling where it counts.
Yep.
She might not be hitting, but she's rolling where it counts.
Vajra needs a dex save.
What do I need to make?
Oh yeah, it was you. It wasn't Vajra. Ignore that. You.
I need to make a dex save.
I believe that's what it was. Yes.
All right.
And you saved.
All right.
That's the end of his turn. He is going to fly up 15 feet.
Does
Yep.
Does this activate?
Yep. Yes, make an opportunity attack. If you hit him, he will not move. That hits.
And he takes 12 damage.
Very nice. Alright.
Stop that.
I was hoping for something like that, Bill.
Do what? Oh, I got it covered. Nice. Alright. Leo, your turn.
Okay.
You see him just growling at Onyx.
Okay, I don't like that.
That's good. I want all of his attention on me. Keep that big eye on me.
Yeah, which means, Bill, you are technically out of the eye.
I'm what?
You are outside of his cone.
Cool.
Man. Guess I will just do what I did last time. We're just gonna do kill touch again.
Alright.
Okay. There it goes. Ooh, that misses.
Yep.
That's it for my turn. Don't have any more stuff.
Alright. Into your turn. I need Onyx to make a dex save.
Ah. Oof.
Ooh.
Alright.
I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to use my Indomitable Troll again.
Okay.
Oh.
Go
I
ahead.
guess it's too late.
No, go ahead. I was clicking it when you said it.
Can I use that Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, use it.
Yeah, you got Bardic Inspiration. If you want to use it.
1d10.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I mean, you don't
possibly
have to roll it, but yeah.
Yeah. Like so. Do you still want me to roll it?
Only if you really want to.
Sure. Let's see what I get.
Do it.
Do it. Very nice. Alright, so he does hit you with a ray that has no effect. Owen?
Look at this son of a gun and be like, all right, let's just try and pop it off. Noticing that it's a little bit harder to hit, I'm just gonna do regular pepper shot attack 3 times. Change this to normal. All right, first attack, 18.
Misses.
Second attack, a 22.
Hits. That one's a hit.
11
11
points of
points.
piercing damage, plus a d6, plus 1 fire damage. And my last attack, 27 to hit.
Wow. Yes.
So it's going to be 13 points of piercing and 4 points of fire.
Very nice.
And I'm just going to keep backing up 30 feet. So I'll
Okay.
be 50 feet away from him at that point.
Alright.
Because I don't know how far away these ice stalks can reach, and I just want to GTFO. Because I have the range.
Alright. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. It would give you the dexterity, yeah.
I'm okay with a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
If I can find it.
Save.
And I'm not going to use my inspiration.
Alright. So he fires a ray at you as you're backing up. Vil?
Hey Xanathar, have a taste of your own medicine.
Oh. Alright.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throw.
Let's see.
Damn it.
I'm actually really good at those.
Yeah, he just sort of laughs. And, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yep. Alright. You are restrained as you begin to turn to stone.
Oh no.
See, that's interesting because she's already covered in stone.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's like those stones around you are just sort of solidifying. It feels like your own defensive spell is squeezing in on you.
Your own spells has turned against you.
Onyx.
Alright. I'm gonna keep trying to attack his eye stalk. So here's my first attack. Hey, that hits.
Hits.
Alright. Second attack. Hey. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And last... Nope, that misses.
Yes. All right.
So total damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Alright, well... I will... My first attack will slice off one of his eye stalk, and then my second attack will just be a straight plunge into his big ol' eye.
All right. As you do that, Vil, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as he thrusts his glaive into the center eye. Nicely done. And the Xanathar, as you drive the glaive up into that center eye, you feel the full weight of him as he slumps and just slams into the ground, making a small crater.
But where's Docs? He never answered.
I pull my glaive out and like get all the eye juice as much as I can off of it. Like, I look around and say, "Is everyone all right?"
And there are bodies everywhere.
Those of us that are still alive. Did anyone else get hurt?
We can.
Is any of Xanathar's armor like jointed or socketed where I could take a couple pieces to use for ammo later?
Not really. It looks like they did a pretty good job of trying to make this one piece. It's got a hinge where they close it in around him.
All right, I'm gonna tell Vajra exactly where this was made and who made it for him.
And she nods to a couple of the guards who take off that direction.
I cut off one of those stalks and put it in my pocket and say, "This is for later."
Later for what?
If he gets hungry.
Yeah.
You guys notice that 3 of his eye stalks have large rings at the base.
I will try and remove those rings.
Okay. I mean, pretty much gonna work them off, and it takes you a couple of minutes, but not a big
If I
deal.
have to like hack it off with my sword, then I do so.
Oh, that'll work.
That would help him because I have a sword as well.
So you guys are able to remove the 3 rings.
All right. We need to get down. We need to get back down to our friend in the vault. Or yeah.
Yeah, those guys went in there.
Yeah, Vajra, what happened to Lady Esvelt or Rosnar or whatever her name is?
I don't know. She took off in the middle of the fight when it broke out.
All right, we need to get into the vault. You should come with us. You're powerful enough. And I'm reloading my gun as we go. And I say out loud, "Damn it, I need to make more ammo because I'm getting low." As a side note, my pepper box only has 5 shots in it, not 6,
Okay.
because I'm that low. Need some money and some downtime.
All right. So you guys make your way back through, and you come across Yagra and Davil searching the area.
The room that we were in with the secret.
They're upstairs, just looking around. They haven't quite made it to that when you guys catch up. They don't know what they're looking for.
Oh, I was like, you see those black puddles there? Those were oozes.
Yeah, interesting. So everything good up top?
Yeah, no thanks to you. Thought you were trying to make a better name for yourself, Devil.
Money helps with that. Unfortunately.
I missed what you said. I'm sorry.
He says money helps with that, unfortunately.
Yeah, but so does standing for your city when there's a crime boss trying to attack. I think that would have gotten you a little bit farther.
You had it under control. And he smiles.
Also, I believe you don't really need money to become a better person. You just need to just be a better person.
Yeah, you probably have a point.
I'm gonna go next to Vajra and whisper to her, "Can you make all of us fly real quick so we can get across quicker?"
Yes, she is able to do that. minus the two of them.
Right. I mean our party and her.
Yes.
So I'll
Right.
lead everyone to that one room across where secret. I was like, someone needs to say a secret that's never been said before.
I said I got the next one.
Okay.
I walk up to it.
Do you want us all to leave the room?
If you could, please.
Step outside.
You can whisper it to me if you would like.
Yeah.
As he says it out loud, I do want to see if I can hear it.
I'll cast silence where we're standing. It makes you deafened.
Yep.
That's my last spell.
Can I resist it?
No, it's just the thing.
Yeah, I love that spell.
Very nice.
So you guys stand in your bubble of silence.
Ooh, Kansas City's making a comeback.
Ah. All right.
Is that satisfactory?
That is. Then the door opens for you.
Oh, nice. I'll let everyone go first. I'll go last, and as I go, I will shut the trap door behind me.
Okay. You guys descend down, and Barak, the dwarf, is still down there just walking around, minding his business.
Putting the spider by the thing to kind of act as an alarm for us as well.
Okay. And he... Go ahead.
I was gonna say I wait till like Leo like catches walks by me, then I start following behind him. And I put my hand on Leo's shoulder as far down as he may be. Yeah, that's all I do as we walk.
All right. Easy enough. Just a spiral staircase down. Yep. And Barak looks at Vajra and eyes the staff, and he says, "So there's a new black staff." And she will introduce herself, and they exchange pleasantries for a second. And he points, he gestures over. Actually, I need to jump you guys back to that map. Let's see.
Do the our camera get centered?
Alright, that is...
That's so good to know.
Yes, it is. So handy. Oh, and Lexus. Okay, and then he gestures behind him, and you guys see a massive pile of gold. And he goes, your companions here tell me this belongs to the city of Waterdeep. I believe I was misled at some point. And Vajra looks at the four of you, which says, you guys are returning this to the city?
That's where it belongs.
It's either you or Leo's father, and honestly, Leo's father is not the best person.
He's not.
I'll say, oh, by the way, he is totally a dragon.
He just sort of cracks a smile. right. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to do? Vajra is going to be calling in city reinforcements to properly quarantine the area, recover the bodies, and begin moving the gold out of this place.
I just want to chat with Mr. Dwarf here and get to know him better.
All right.
Because I'm excited to meet a dragon that's like a dwarf. I didn't get to meet Vill's dragon, so.
Yep.
Is there only gold in the piles?
Do what?
Is there only gold in the piles?
Yes. I believe it always says gold. It's listed as gold, so yes.
Okay.
Make a perception check. Everybody can, actually.
22.
Oof. I use all my good perceptions.
Oof, same.
Hey, we did not die to Xanathar. That's all good.
Yeah. But we let the mind flare get away.
Oh, but I can talk to him.
Yeah, Leo, down in this alcove, you've sort of been walking around. There is a pile of gemstones scattered down there.
Oh, cool. I'll ask, can I borrow some of those gemstones?
He sort of eyes you for a second. He goes, "That's my food supply, but I suppose
Oh,
you could have a few."
You eat gemstones?
And he just sort of smiles. He says, "Yes."
Oh, wow.
How long
Phil
will
gets out
this
some
last
pieces
you
of
for?
paper and writes this down.
What was that, Owen?
How long will this supply last you for?
It's lasted me quite a while. A few more years at least.
So what would happen if nobody came down in the next few years?
Probably have to go find some food. I had expected Lord Neverember to return, but he has not yet. And he says, "And my name was a deceit. You may call me Aranax."
Aranax? It's a pleasure to meet you. Can I see your true form, please?
Wait. How do you spell Oramax?
I'm throwing it over there. Yep.
It's literally based on the Latin word for gold.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you, nerd.
Great language.
All right.
All the trains today.
Yeah, I was
Like the
thinking that
third
myself.
one. Wait, it's
All right.
Sunday. It's a very busy Sunday.
So,
Whoa, that's a big dwarf.
Oh.
He's always been a dwarf.
he steps back and just sort of swirls as you see the damn train. As you see the
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the train.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
So he steps back and then.
All right, he steps back and and there's just this swirl of magic as he and the staff become one and just increase in size into a full gold dragon.
My mouth just drops like I'm in awe.
I called it. Big dragon. Village is grinning ear to ear.
I just walk up to him
And
and I say, "I'm sorry, but can I have my horn?"
Wow, Onyx.
he says,
I
"Of
gave
course
it
you
to him
may."
because I was worried that he might get attacked while we're gone. He knew that.
And he pulls it from folds of his robes and offers it.
I take it back and I thank him, and I'm glad you weren't attacked while we were gone.
He steps forward to you, Vil, and he says, "What can you tell me of this other dragon you have encountered?"
Uh, well, he's my friend. He's a lot younger than you seem to be. He's a blue dragon. He's actually in
Bronze.
the it's in the dock ward.
He was a bronze.
Yeah, he was a bronze dragon. I think he was in.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
He was in the harbor.
Yeah, you found him underwater.
Yeah, I know, but like off of the dock ward is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
He was in the harbor. Bronze dragon. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Um, he was super friendly, and he actually helped me see that the guy we were telling you about earlier, that some stuff he was doing that wasn't too great. What was his name?
Zalafard.
She will relate to him the name.
He says, I will look into this friend of yours."
Yeah? He'd love that.
I'll say to Onyx, "Hey, Onyx, if you want, I can go identify those rings. It'll just take me a little bit of time."
Oh, sorry. Yeah, here you go. I hand you the rings.
I go find a little quiet corner and
No.
and sit down, open up my book, and start doing the identify ritual for the rings.
Alrighty then. You guys will all gain the benefit of a short rest. And city
Except for me, right?
officials.
Because I'm
Yes, except for you. The city officials begin arriving.
Oh no.
Alright. Is Roll20 being buggy for anybody else?
I'm not seeing anything.
Alright. And you see guards and wizards alike. They're starting to fill up bags of holding and real bags and just beginning the very slow process of removing the gold from down here.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to see if any one of them is Starlax.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 7.
All look like guards and mages.
I could start just whacking them.
Yeah. You just see me approach random people and say, "Are you Gerald Axel?" and then they say no, and then I'll just keep going to the next one.
That is actually a very good question. Relaxel might be among them.
And he might not have until you guys mentioned it, just saying. I'm going to pull out my short piece of copper wire, point it at Onyx and say, I've identified the 3 rings by casting message.
Mm.
We have a ring of invisibility, a ring of mind shielding, and a ring of resistance for force damage.
Okay. Hold on to them for now. When we find a better place to rest, we'll divvy that out later.
I'll just put on the ring of invisibility for right now. The other 2 I will pocket.
All right. Anybody else got anything?
I think I'd like help the guards out with moving the gold.
Flare, your laptop went off.
My desktop went off. It's all good. We're probably about done anyways.
Yeah.
I'll just help them and like keep an eye out, making sure none of the guards are pocketing gold.
Okay. Just make a perception check.
Okay.
Figure it's been inactive for 5 hours, so it probably shut down.
Everybody seems to actually be in the up and up. You're not sure who all's up top, but kind of getting the idea that the people being allowed down here are definitely trusted.
Okay. That's good.
What are you gonna do now? She asks to Ormax.
Says, I may find a new home. And he sort of looks at Vajra and kind of cracks a smile. He says, as I understand it, nobody's been living in Agarion's tower for a while. And she just actually laughs at him. Vil, you're the one with the knowledge of the staff. You know that the staff once belonged to Agarion. And Vajra tells him that she sees no problem with that.
Sorry, you cut out for me.
Yeah, she says that she sees no problem with that. And Vajra, Arnax, and the 4 of you are led up out. You see there is more guards outside this tower than you guys have seen in one place the entire time you've been in Waterdeep. All 4 days.
All 4 days we've been in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
If I see Heistus, I will tell him sorry for causing you so much headache.
You do not come across him.
Okay. He's probably still chasing down Jalaxel then.
Alright. Is there anything you guys are wanting to do?
I just want to make some ammo, man.
Alright. It's going to be about...
I only have 11 gold, so I'm not going to be able to make much ammo.
Vil looks regretfully at the piles of gold. She thinks about the stone for a second.
The stone will tell you that You can swipe some without anybody noticing.
That stone is a bad influence, Bill.
No,
We don't hear
Bill's
any of
not
it.
gonna do that. She's gonna go stand by her friends and flip her hood up.
Does Bill still look like a dwarf?
Yeah, she hasn't changed.
She stand by her friends and then walk away from them.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Since what?
It's been at least an hour.
Yeah.
We took a short rest.
Oh, yeah. Bill's just gonna bend down and try and sneak some from this pile right here.
Oh boy.
Alright, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, my poor rolls.
Nothing to do with this.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
it's
definitely would have seen that.
yeah,
Actually,
it's pretty obvious to everybody in the room as you bend over towards the gold.
Bill, what are you doing?
There's just a piece. I wanted to throw it back in the pile, see?
Make a deception check.
No, Chiefs just won the Super Bowl.
Oh damn.
Oof.
Nice.
There we go.
You know, I'm not even gonna roll for it. Don't let
I'm
me be there if I roll in that 20.
Curious if I believe her.
I mean, you all cannot believe me. I know I'm not trustworthy.
I do believe her.
Yeah, I guess we all believe her. It's like, all right, yeah, fair enough, you know.
My poor roll. Yeah, we all believe it.
I'm proud of you, Bill. As
Guys,
Onyx.
this has been one hell of a
You
day.
on the back.
It's been one hell of a 4 days.
Yep. It's getting close to about 6 o'clock now, and you guys have rooms at the inn, and you have the mansion. Is there anything you guys want to do before we go into a long rest?
Guys, let's go get drunk.
Yeah.
Bill, you can have some milk.
Okay.
You
Unless
guys
you're old enough
go.
to drink. I'm just gonna start walking towards the yawning portal.
I'm older than you are.
You
I don't know.
guys
Does she
go.
look like a little kid?
I mean, she's currently a dwarf, so are you?
Yeah, I had just gone to look at, like, one of the dwarves in the paintings.
Yeah, I guess you look old, but you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, uh, you guys, I tell the group, you guys go on ahead. I'm gonna go to the armory real fast, or the blacksmith. I need to get the warhammer repaired.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Easy enough. About I'll say 6 gold.
Wait, would mending fix that?
Do you have mending?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Yeah, then no for that.
Oh, perfect. I will hand you my warhammer, so then you
I
can.
instantly drop it on the floor because it's heavy as hell. And I'll just cast mending on it there until it's fixed, and then I'll just tell you, oh, you can pick it up now.
Thank you, friend. I'll worry about the arrows later. To the yawning portal?
To the yawning portal. And I will poof my little spider on my shoulder. Give him a little tiny fist bump and be like, "You did good today."
Somewhere on the way there, Vil transforms back from a dwarf into a tiny Lilo. Well, not tiny, because probably taller than my dwarf, but
Still taller than me.
yeah.
Oh, shift click so good.
Yes, it is. All right. So, a couple of quick things if you guys are not doing anything. You guys can prepare. The next session will be starting downtime for you guys. You guys will gain the benefit of your long rest. Vil, again, in the middle of the night, you're awakened from your sleep and lose 1 maximum hit point.
It's not over?
Nope.
It only just begun.
Dun dun dun.
Vil's gonna get us all killed somehow. Alright, so back up to max health. We lose our temporary hit points. Do we level up, boss?
You absolutely level up.
Yay!
ASI. Oh wait, no, not ASI.
Level 14.
What do you mean? It is ASI.
ASI for me.
And for me.
Yeah, fighters
Fighter
get it.
Joe. Fighter Joe.
Yeah. Everybody else, it's 12 and 16. Fighters get it at 14 as well.
I'm tempted to go wisdom just so I can get another grit point.
Yeah, fighters get, I think, 2 extra ASIs.
One at level 6 and one at level 14.
Yep. I got the max dex. I can either go constitution for my health or start upping my wisdom for my grit points. I don't know. Or maybe I might look into feats too, although I think I have all the feats that I want. Excuse me.
I've been thinking about this for like a month and a half as well. Cause like I can like put because
Oh,
I'm thinking about multi-classing to a ranger so that I can, pick up archery.
I think I get a new trick shot.
Ooh, get that.
No, 15th. Damn it. You
Why?
sure we didn't get 2 levels?
No, just the one.
11 more HP.
Alright, so you guys, are we good to play next week?
Yes, I am good to play next week.
I
As far
should be
as I
good.
know.
Alright.
I should also be good.
I don't
Yeah.
have inventory till the 23rd, so I should be clear till then.
Alright. Then you guys spend the week thinking of how you want to spend your first downtime, I think, at all in this campaign.
Technically, Vil had like an entire
Yeah,
year.
you had a year.
I'm gonna sell my body for some gold, and then I'm gonna make some ammo.
I mean, we could ask if they could give us like a little commission for saving all that money.
Yeah, we'll do that next week so I can have it actually on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I had
All right.
fun. I hope you guys had fun. And
Yeah, it was a blast. That was a crazy final battle, and we still have a mind flayer at large.
Yep.
I'm just happy that I get to use hold the line.
I'm gonna talk to him every freaking down day and be like, "So what you doing?" Like a little girl in high
He's
school.
gonna end
I'm
up
calling.
abandoning that the stone somewhere.
Better not.
Sometimes you're just gonna start hearing like messages back from a hobo.
alright. I am
Vil's
going
gonna
to
finally
be
make use and do her first transmuter stone.
Ooh.
8 levels after she got the ability and then never used it.
yes. Right. I'm going to be signing off the stream. This is Hall Hideaway. Thanks for joining. And a shout out to my patron, Crystal Clark. See y'all next week.
And
Woo!
got a Patreon, proud of you.